Hey guys, it's Jules. Back in for part 3 of our Breath of the Wild walkthrough slash playthrough slash whatever you want to call it. We're just on our way to Hateno Village right now. As you can see, it is right here. The lab we are going to is up there at the top. We're going to have to get this shrine on our way in. And, yeah, there's a couple things to do. There's a little statue down here we're going to be talking to as well. There's a lot of fun stuff to do in Hateno, and you'll be coming back time and time again, kind of as the game goes on. So, first things first, we're going to go back down to Epona. She's hanging out right here by the fire we set earlier. And we will head down to the village. And I actually think, can we go this way? Yeah, we'll find out. So enemy camps that are this big are pretty easy to spot from a distance. As you can see, they're just massive. But they usually give you some weapons and stuff that you can use. Oh, that is just so fun. Somehow that Bokoblin didn't see me or that I was there, but I was there. So we're gonna have to fight our way up because there's no way to get up from the other spot, so up we go. And they'll be waiting for me. Whoops, I don't want to use that. It was a close one. So a Flurry Rush is not a technique that you necessarily need to use for a Moblin. They're big, but they're not that bad. You can take them out with like normal means. Doesn't have to be fancy stuff. I just have a habit now of jumping back because even now, and especially in hard mode, some of these guys will be able to one-shot us. And I just don't want to risk it because it's pretty timely to have to reload your game, especially if it comes from a save that happened to be a little while ago. So here we go, we got an opal. That guy dropped a bow that I really want, but we have to go Paradlight over here to take care of this buddy. Done and done. So we don't want these Boko bows, but we will take their arrows. I want the bow that the other guy dropped. Because it had question marks next to it, which tell me I haven't used it yet. And we are gonna drop this claymore for this traveler's sword, because we're gonna use the traveler's sword for a weapon, or sorry, for a quest that we're gonna get in Hateno Village. It's kind of a super annoying quest, to be honest. Okay, I don't know where that guy's bows went, so not bothering with that. Maybe it fell over here. There we go. Phrenic bow. Sheikah bow. So that's kind of cool. So Hateno doesn't have the nicest weather in the game. It tends to be kind of cloudy and rainy, kind of sunny for like a little bit, and then it'll like go away. Oh, Hylian Rice? Did he drop that? I never actually managed to like properly find Hylian Rice in my original game. I never went looking for it because I was so scared of Hyrule Field, because that's where the Guardians were, and I had no clue how to fight them. I still like have no desire to go if I don't have to. Where's the girl who's fighting? Oh, she's down and out. Now she'll come too. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. It's Megan. I blame my sister. She's the one who refuses to go home until we find some hearty truffles. So, yeah, I don't blame her. Hearty truffles are the bomb. Not that I would, like, risk my life for them if I was an average Hylian citizen, but I'm not gonna tell these girls what to do. I have too much of, like, a lawful good alignment to leave them when video game monsters are bugging them, even if I know they're never gonna die. That's just a thing. You gotta immerse yourself in this stuff, right? So, here's Hatino. This guy's gonna be like, whoa! Who are you? Be on your way, you suspicious man. I'm a traveler. And he's like, oh yes, of course. You certainly do appear to be Hylian like the rest of us. It just happens to be that you're wearing a stupid, gross-looking red bandana. Hylians are generally good folk, so sorry for getting all worked up. You're free to go. We're just a waypoint on your winding road, huh? Ah, the life of a traveler. Well, you can get most things you need at the general store, and the inn is just back there. Thanks, Thads, with 2 Ds. You can tell he's like the jock of the village. Asshole with a pitchfork. What's this kid? What's up, Tebow? Yeah, I want to see what you got. Oh, I know what he's gonna show me. And that's fine. What's he waiting for? Does he want me off the horse? I'm confused. I guess so. Okay. So what he's gonna show us is one of the side quests of the game. Sorry, adjusting my headphones here. Man, his glasses are like the side of his face. So what he's showing me is this statue. Which is gonna kind of mess us up a little bit, but that's alright. This thing is downright, like, super creepy looking. It's this way! Okay, cool. Here it is, neat, huh? It looks like the statue at Chief's house. What do you think it is? Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You can talk? You don't say. You can hear my voice? Yes. Now, that is a surprise. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth? Like so many of your kind? Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me. Once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She trapped me in the stone statue long, long ago. So, like, what the fuck did this look like when it was not a stone statue? Because I feel like I would shit my pants. The villagers here call me the horned statue, and don't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I have only been biding my time for the moment someone who can hear me appears. Someone such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Then stay that way. No further action on your part is required. And she takes one of our hearts. Or it takes one of our hearts. Who knows? Fa ha ha. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. So, statue's bargain. So, I don't know why you would, like, just leave at this point and be like, oh, okay, I guess that's cool. Just talk to it again. What's wrong, then? Have your prayers gone unanswered? Give it back. Fa ha ha. Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship, so which will it be? As I may have mentioned once or twice, I'm a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels from you, and then, for a price, return whichever the two you like. So I want my heart back, for now. A wise choice. Now remain still. So as you can see, this statue will let you trade in your hearts or your stamina. So if you decide you want to get a certain sword nice and early, but you have a lot of stamina, you can trade them in here, and it'll cost 20 rupees per. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. Sorry, did I say 20 rupees? If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, I know that you may choose which one I return to you. A heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. So yeah, that's terrifying, but we've completed a side quest. Tebow here is like, what the heck is that? Wow, you talk to statues? Weird. Okay, see you. Yeah, kids. So, we're gonna go back into town. Where did I leave Kona? Here she is. So this buddy that's walking towards us here, this bigger guy, he will give you a tour if you ask him to, and he kind of just shows you around, but it's not really necessary. Everything in the game follows the same signs. The inns will all have this kind of like pot symbol on them. And they sell all sorts of stuff. You can get your eggs, your wheat, sorry, your rice, mushrooms, milk. Tends to be like local delicacies. We're just gonna buy one of these for now. You can buy fire arrows and bomb arrows from him. Every village will kind of have their own stuff. There's an armor shop here as well. They sell the Hylian armor and the knight armor, or sorry, soldier's armor, I guess, which is like metal, like actual armor. But I'm not really feeling like we need that, so we're gonna leave that alone. How many spirit herbs do we have again? 3. We need one more. Oh, right. There's a shrine here. So we're gonna go do the shrine, and then we can pray to the statue of Hylia and get some more stamina, because that really comes in handy. Your horse will only go a certain speed in towns, of course. Otherwise, you could, like, kill people, I guess. You could anyway. You've got a sword, bow and arrow and stuff, but you know. So, here's the shrine we want in Tino Village. Miam Agana. I don't remember what this one is at all, so we'll find out. Oh my god, it's an apparatus. Okay. So someone had some crazy, like, shield hopping, bomb, octorok floating way of just, like, bouncing over to the monk. I don't have time to figure that out. I feel like this is probably just easier on its own. I'm probably wrong, to be honest, but here we go. So you know those toys that you would get from, like, McDonald's with, like, the balls in the water, and you'd have to, like, make them do what you wanted them to do? It's like this, except the ball can just, like, fall out. They give you a new one. And people have all sorts of tricks to make this work. They'll flip the controller upside down. Oh, shit. Personally, I don't get that myself. I started doing it one way, so I didn't really feel like trying again to do it a different way. So you're gonna have to bear with me here, and if I start taking too long, I will simply cut it out. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah, I'm always too fast there. Just need a light touch. Oh my god, to get this to work. I thought that you got the chest by, like, knocking the ball into it. No, you have to just, like, go get the chest later. Which is honestly just awful. Fuck. Oh my god, I made it. I thought I shot it, like, way too far away. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so the door is open. But we want to get the chests, obviously. So basically, you just kind of shoot this so that it's a little lower down. Maybe even a little lower than that, because you kind of need to be able to, like, jump to it. And then keep in mind, you need to be able to jump back. Oh my god. Which is, yeah, easier said than done. That's still not good enough. There we go. That'll do it. So some people beat this by like flipping the ball, like literally you just like get it to the corner and you just toss it over like some super monkey ball bullshit. I don't even know. I'm not bothering with that. I feel like I would just take longer to try and do that than I would to just solve it. So this is another Phrenic bow, which is good because we can get rid of some of these traveler's bows that aren't nearly as strong. And we just kind of head back. Oof. There's only a couple of these shrines, thankfully. Like, I'd honestly say maybe like less than 5, I feel, are these like gyroscopic shrines, which is good because people actually like lose their shit trying to solve them. Okay, so you noticed how the little kid, when we find the horn statue, he says, oh, it looks just like the one at Chief's house. Well, it doesn't look just like the one at Chief's house, but he's a kid, he doesn't know shit from shit, so we're gonna go to Chief's house and pray to the goddess Hylia, and that will give us our next stamina piece. We still need 500 rupees to get the last part of our stealth clothing, but it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of like seeing it like complete, and then we're gonna dye it black because I guess I'm secretly an edgelord like that. All about that aesthetic, okay? And then later on we're gonna need 3,000 rupees to come back here and do another quest. But that's later on. We can't even come close to getting that many rupees yet. We got a lot of work to do before that. So all these colored banners, or sorry, vials here are the dye shop. You can go in there and talk to him and he'll dye your clothes for you for 20 rupees, and like I said, 5 of each ingredient for whatever color you want to use. And it's all stuff that you have in your inventory, so red might be spicy peppers, for example. So here's Hylia. Just a little one. Shing. Alright. I had to do it, you understand. The lady is like, the fuck's that? So here's the inn if you want to spend the night. Now that I know the game better, I'm honestly like, just don't find it necessary. At least if it's not raining out, you can always start a fire and then not spend rupees. Of course, if you want the extra heart from paying for a soft bed, then I guess it's a little more worth it. So what we're doing right now is we're riding up to the Hatino Tech Lab, or Ancient Research Lab, whatever you want to call it. And it's way up here at the very tippity top of this hill. There's a quest regarding those 3 cedars as well. I honestly forget what it is because I found the shrine before I found the quest when I was doing my first playthrough, so that's fun. Okay, this is gonna get a little dialogue heavy, but that's alright. So we come in here. Pyrrha's here at the table. She's literally the cutest thing in the whole world, but she doesn't care about us right now, so we're gonna talk to Simon first. Yeah. Good evening. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. So Link tells him the runes. Stasis, Magnesis, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis, and what else? Let's see. So that's it for runes, but, strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Oh, where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director! Listen, Miss Director, this is a real Sheikah slate. Director? Oh, that's right, I haven't introduced our director. Miss Pura happens to be right over there. As the Hatino Ancient Tech Lab director, Miss Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Link is like, what? Check it! She is so cute. I have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Pura herself. Aight. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter, I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right? So when I first played, I chose I don't remember. In most playthroughs I've seen choose I don't remember, so I want to see what happens if you say that you remember. I heard the hesitation in your voice. Oh, she knows. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you, even though I was the one who put you safely into the Slumber of Restoration, despite all that, you still don't remember me. As expected. After 100 years in the Slumber of Restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry, I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? And Link is gonna be like a rude asshole. Aren't you a kid? How very rude! Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways, it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are after 100 years, here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment. And to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you've got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah slate. And what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. Alright then, first I need you to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah slate for free, did you? Yeah. Post-slumber restoration, subject is plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know that unlit furnace on the wall just outside this laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace? This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame. Oh, she's so cute. Like, actually, if I don't see, like, proper cosplays of Pura, I'm gonna be pissed. Look at that dress. I want that. And look at her little socks with the stripe and her little shoes and all the frills and her hair. Ugh. So cute. Alright, so there's a torch here you can grab. We're gonna have to drop something. So we're just gonna drop this because it's a duplicate. Grab the torch. So her diary. This is Simon's. It's just about the Sheikah Slancer. It's more of a tutorial or anything. Her diary is actually on the outside of the building. Upstairs in like that tower up there. But her whole spiel about how she became to look that young is so long. Like, if I was gonna read it all out to you guys, it would take like a solid 5 minutes, and I'm a fast reader, so I'm not gonna do that. Basically, like, if you Google it online, you can find something, and it's just her talking about how she's trying to make this anti-aging thing to revitalize Hyrule's like old successful warriors to use in battle. But she tested on herself, and she reverts all the way from like a 60-plus-year-old Sheikah lady to the little 6-year-old girl before it stops. So obviously that wouldn't be any use for Hyrule warriors. Get it? Haha. So, okay, so this happened to me the very first time I played. You get your torch, you get to the furnace, and like it just immediately starts to rain. And it's just, you know, you can't, like, what do you do, right? Even an arrow, if you light an arrow with it and then fire that, well, maybe I just missed that time. It actually seemed to stay lit. Let's see. What did I just light on fire? I lit my bow on fire. Anyway, so it's not working. You need to use the torch or another wooden weapon. One thing I didn't notice until way later in the game is that the weather is actually on the bottom of your screen, right next to the mini-map, and it shows when it's going to be rainy or sunny. So in my mind, it's more worth it to just like sit, like check your phone for, you know, 10 minutes, go get a drink, hang out, and wait for it to be sunny again. Because if you use a fire, you can't guarantee that A, you'll even be able to set a fire, and B, you might wake up and it's going to be raining again anyway. So I'm just going to cut through to when it gets to be sunny again, because the 2 suns there in game time should be enough time for me to complete this. Okay, we're back. It's sunny now. And it's going to be sunny, and then cloudy, which is fine because cloudy at least means not rainy. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk all the way fucking along here, crap, with your torch, and light these lanterns as you go. Okay. Fuck. I actually forget how to do this one. I think you just fire it over? Yeah, okay, good. I'll light myself on fire while I'm at it. It's chill. I don't want this rest of browser. Take out your torch. Light it on fire again. Keep going. So enemies might pop up while you're going. I don't think you have to deal with it as long as it's daytime. Obviously, we started at 6:45 a.m., so we should have plenty of time to get this done. The torches kind of, the lanterns kind of go all the way up the countryside. The main reason you want to get those is that if you do run into some rain, you don't have to go all the way back down. So definitely light them as you pass. It is worth it. And they stay lit for the rest of the game too, so it kind of makes Hateno Village look really pretty. So we're about to hit the next sun, and then we're going to have another bit of cloud, and then it's going to go back to sun, as you can see in the weather down there, so that's good. Today is a good day to be doing this quest, for sure. And yeah, you don't have to light the torches all the way up here. I'm sorry, all the way along the farm, obviously. You can just leave those. I kind of came in an awkward direction accidentally. If you fall down the cliff, I think your torch will go out, so you gotta be careful there. And lights. So trees like this that are big and have birds around will commonly have birds' eggs on the in them if you climb them to the top. And those are really nice to make omelets with, because you can kind of put whatever you want in an omelet, like like in real life. So you can put amaranth in and it'll be a defensive omelet. You can put spicy peppers and it'll be a omelet with cold resistance. You can't put insects in. Insects can only be cooked with monster parts, same with frogs. But you can put crab and fish and meat and stuff, and it'll kind of just works as a base. If you don't have meat to use, you can use omelets instead, and it will still restore some hearts. So definitely useful. So up we go. You can see Hateno Tower back there, Dueling Peaks in the distance, and the Gerudo Highlands are way in the distance. That's right above where we started out the game in the Great Plateau. So, Tino Ancient Tech Lab is now set as a travel gate. So now we can teleport here as if it was a shrine or a tower. Talk to Pura. Good morning, Linky. Thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. I would love to know the science behind this. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. She's so weird. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it. Snap. Nice one. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now let's do this thing. I like her glasses the most. I think that would be like the best part of the cosplay, is if you did those glasses. I'm saying this because like I want to cosplay her, but like I can't cosplay shit. I'm short, that's all I have going for me. So, there's our last rune. A camera! Pictures created are saved in the album. It has a useful feature that connects to the Hyrule Compendium and automatically registers pictures of new entries. And there's already some pictures in here. Ooh, look at that. Sorry. And there's the Hyrule Compendium, which is one completionist feature of the game I don't think I'm gonna actually do. Because, oh my god, it would either take forever or a ton of rupees. I'm just not up for that. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. So, camera. There's Pura being literally adorable. Ta-da! And then we talk to her. Oops, talk to her. Snap! How's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? Yes. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see, let me see. Show her the picture. Link is like, I don't even know how this works. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yep, there are some old landscape photos stored in the album. I know Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you are the Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all of the places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right. The lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. It just means that these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Adorable. So, she wants us to go see Impa. We're gonna do that. We're gonna use our amiibo today first, because I almost forgot. Forgot last time to actually do this. And it's a bunch of fruit, which is gonna be new to us. So these boost your movement speed, sorry. Volt fruit gives you resistance against electricity. And an acorn. Yep. Oh, and there's a palm there too. So most of the weapons that will come out of these chests will have some sort of an extra quality. So this one has durability up. But we have a full inventory. So we will drop... Oh, I want to drop this, but I need it for now. Drop the spear. Yep. There we go. And there's a palm fruit. Increases your heart recovery if you use it as an ingredient. Oh, I wonder if this is all Hylian rice. Nope, it's not giving me anything. Oh, there we go. We got one. Gosh. We're gonna steal this sun shroom. Even though Simon's gonna ask us to take a picture of it later. That's fine. We can take a picture of a different one. Okay, and then she wants us to go see Impa. So... we can do that. We're just gonna teleport over there, and then we'll come back later to get Epona, or we'll just leave it, and we can take her from any stable that we find on our way. So, we're back in Hatino, in our ugly, ugly clothes. We haven't gotten that much more that we can sell yet to buy that Sheikah armor. I wonder if it's worth it to go try and find some ore. If we did find a sapphire up here, or even just some more amber, then we might be able to sell it all and make enough cash to buy those pants. Then we don't have to come back to Kakariko for a little while, but that all depends on actually having luck finding some. It doesn't look like we're gonna have too much luck here. So, just for your reference, there's Hyrule Castle, there's the forest, and right in this direction, under Death Mountain, is Zora's Domain. And that's Lanayru Tower? I'm thinking, whoops. But we'll be going there after we talk with Impa and do a couple other little questy items. Oh gosh, I don't want to break this sword. We still need that. We'll probably have to go back to Hatino and then back again towards Zora's Domain, but that's fine. It's worth it. Okay, we're not gonna bother looking for ore. We're just gonna go straight to Impa. Tell her that we went to see Pura. Is that a fire? Oh, that's the, yeah, that's part of a quest later. And go from there. There's the Great Fairy Fountain, by the way. The Bloopy, the little bunny that is blue with like an owl face, really likes this forest as well. If you ever need to find it, this is the place to do it. But there it is. It just happens to spook really easily. So what we're gonna do right now is take a picture of it. I don't think that really counts. Let's see. We're gonna try and get closer, stealth towards it, and then hit it with the bow. That's a good picture. That is so cute. So it might have just seen us. Yeah, it did. And we missed. I should have fired a little higher up and we would have gotten it. That's too funny. So there's the Great Fairy Fountain. Honestly, I'm not going to bother with it right now. We will deal with that maybe in a minute here with the Congo. I don't think you get anything from it. You spend rupees and then she'll upgrade your armor, but that also costs like materials that we might not have at this moment, so yep, that's okay. Impa first. Here we are. Link always opens the door so dramatically. Huh. I heard Pyrrha was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Now then, let me see. Aha! This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you've tried going to at least one of those locations. There's something I wish to give to you. And that's all she gives us. Thankfully, a great way to find these locations is by talking to this guy. And now he's got the little red exclamation mark. Are you? Sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? As for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me, I hear there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. I've been researching it for ages and I finally have a lead. There's a place that is beyond suspicious. The problem is I can't seem to find the fountain there. Nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand the sentiment, right? Yeah, I get you. I feel you. Oh, I knew it. I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sounds great. Great answer. Just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright then, follow me. Okay, he's gonna break into a little run here. Give him a bit of a head start, because, well, we move a good amount faster than him, to be honest. Even when we're not sprinting. I guess he's an old fellow, so we can give him that much. So tired. Hills aren't easy for old fogies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past the shrine. Yeah, that's what I've been told anyway. Yeesh, I'm completely out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I'd better rest for a bit. You go on ahead. And hey, if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. So, he wants us to get a picture of it. He doesn't know we have a camera. He just assumes that we can draw really well. A lot of people in the game just assume you can draw really well when you take pictures of things. So I still don't want to go up there because I'm like 500%. Come on. I guess I do have to actually talk to it. Just worried I'm going to spend all my rupees now that I'm here. Oh well. So these fairies are just like old games. They'll revive you if you die. You can also cook with them, unlike old games. And they work pretty well as an ingredient. But they spook easily, so make sure you're walking when you go to get them. And sometimes you might have to wait, because they do like to fly kind of high up. As you can see. The blue nightshade isn't bad to pick up either. Like I said with the dye shop, you can use it to dye clothes. So that's kind of cool. There we go, he's coming down now. So every Great Fairy Fountain will have fairies hanging out around it, generally. Unless you spook them. Boy, sweet boy, listen to my story. The Great Fairy Kotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. If you have rupees, hand them over to me quickly. Fine. So I guess we're gonna wait for those Sheikah pants. Thank you, you're too kind. Oh, the power! It's overflowing! Honestly, they're still terrifying. It's not like take your eyes out with nipples terrifying, but it comes close. Gives you a nice like close-up of her belly for some reason. Oh, what a feeling, the first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay. It's just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've been returned to my former glory, and as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit. So, let's see what she can enhance. And down she goes. We have to remember to take a picture. So this will stay open like this now. Now that we've paid her. And we've got the picture for Congo. So we'll head back to him. Oh, I found it. Oh, you found it, really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remembered to bring the picture, right? Sure did, bro. There's the Great Fairy Fountain. This is the Great Fairy Fountain. It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. So, this is the guy you can show your memories to, and he will let you know where they are. Somewhat. Large gate with a snowy mountain behind it. This is a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru, on the west side of Nadra Snowfield, lies that gate. I'm almost certain. Glad I knew about that location. I suppose my help was useful then? So he will tell you all of them, pretty much. Even Impa didn't even tell you what the first memory you show her. So, what he's talking about, sure enough, is right here. So this is Mount Lanayru. And this is the gate that we want. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a Lionel that patrols this area that we're honestly not going to deal with at all. There's the snowfield. There's a quest up here. This is actually a spring that we're going to go to. We can probably do that pretty quick. Maybe after we do this. But for now, that's where we want to go. And we can get there relatively easily from where we are now, so off we go. We don't need to bring the horse. It's not really a good place to bring a horse because Kakariko is so high up. It would actually be pretty hard to take the horse down there. But we're gonna go this way. So it's kind of funny that this is like the first memory that you're really able to find, just because it's like one of the last memories chronologically when you actually get all of them. So it's definitely interesting when you're first playing the game to see this memory and then realize that the story comes together later on. You're like, oh crap, like it's a really important memory to have. It sets the tone, I guess, a little bit. So we're just gonna kind of run along the ridge here. In general, it's easier to stay high up in the game, just so that you don't have to do unnecessary climbing later on that may or may not be easily done. And right here is another example of Koroks. So these three trees are identical, except for their apples. So we need to make them so that they are identical. Which, there we go, is not too hard. And there's another Korok City that we've got. I guess we should stay focused on the blue pin on the map. Yeah, I was getting a bit carried away there. And pretty soon here we'll have to do some more cooking. I know people are going to start to bug me about that. If I don't have enough cooking on me. It becomes more important later. Right now it's not a huge thing. But it will become a huge thing, so. And this is a Korok that we may as well get while we're here. Where we go? Oh. Okay. How far is it gonna make us go? Decently far. The flower changes color when it's on the last one. If I'm not mistaken, There's a shrine quest over here as well. And there's a certain Rito that we need to meet. Probably one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Easily. Is over here. But we're gonna... I know how the quest goes, so I'm gonna do something a little weird first. Did I spook them all already? No? Okay. So you can hide in the long grass. And anything you're sneaking up on won't see you as well. Of course, as I say that, this buck, like, 100% knows I'm here. I don't have any stealth food, do I? Nope. Okay. So we're just gonna wait.
2,000 years later.
Oh, fuck's sakes. You would. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll go listen to the quest first, and then you guys will understand why I'm... Damn it! There was another one. Why I'm doing this. I might not be able to sneak up on one unless I have proper food, like stealth food or all 3 pieces of the set. Oh, we almost got charged. Okay, so there's another buck down there. That's good. So, when I first played, this was not the first area that I found him in, but here we are. Oh, pardon me, I didn't think anyone was around. That there on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? Ancient songs? Oh. Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Let's hear it. Oh. Excellent. Without further ado. So, Cass says, may the light illuminate your path, and then he's going to start playing again. So now you guys might understand why I was trying to board a buck, stag, whatever you want to call it. We're going to need one, mount it, and ride it up on top of this little stand here for a shrine to appear. But if we don't have all the pieces of this stealth set, that might be a lot easier said than done. Especially since it's nighttime now. Stuff is gonna try to kill me. So there he is. He's looking at me already. We're gonna have to go all the way around. This is like on a hillside, so it like glitched out while I was supposed to soothe it. So I think we're just gonna leave that one for now. And we'll come back here when we have more stamina to get him with, and more stealth. Because it's not going to be easy.